A recent poll in the Wall Street Journal has Biden's job approval rating at a new low, just 37%. David Axelrod called that very, very dark for Biden's re-election campaign. Kylee Griswold is an editorial director of the Federalist, and she joins me now. Axelrod is an Obama guy. What is Obama's role in Biden's re-election campaign?
You know, if David Axelrod, Barack Obama's right-hand man, is saying this, then we can assume that Barack Obama himself is saying it, meaning that the man who actually runs the Democrat Party seemingly wants the party to dump Joe Biden and move on. But the problem for Democrats is that they don't have a Joe Biden problem. They have a policy problem, from, as we saw in the last segment, the border crisis to the economy to foreign policy. That Wall Street Journal poll actually shows that negative views of Democrats outweigh positive ones by a whopping 18 points. That's a huge deficit. So you don't overcome that deficit just by shoehorning in a new candidate who supports all the exact same failed policies as the failed incumbent.
Before we move on, what do you say to the possibility that Axelrod is in there as a way of moving Biden out and moving Michelle Obama in? Do you dismiss that entirely?
I wouldn't dismiss anything entirely at this point because we're still a year out. But of course, there's been a lot of talk of how we're already past the filing deadline for certain states for the primary. The only date that really matters is the one of the Democrat convention in August. As long as Democrats can push Joe Biden out before then, I think there is definitely a possibility that Barack Obama and his team can help decide who the actual next Democrat nominee will be if it's not Joe Biden.
All right. I want you to take a look at this headline. It's from the New York Times. House approves Biden impeachment inquiry as GOP hunts for an offense. It seems like they're saying there's no grounds for impeachment. But, you know, they didn't say that with Russia, did they?
That's exactly right. This is the New York Times that still will not admit that the Russia collusion hoax, which it peddled, was fake. And now they say that there's, quote unquote, no evidence for an impeachment. Well, except for signed checks and testimony from IRS whistleblowers and ex-business partners, highly credible FBI sources, texts, emails, you name it, it goes on. And that's not to mention Biden's mishandling of classified documents, his complete dereliction of duty on the border, a deadly Afghanistan withdrawal. I mean, frankly, this impeachment is not in want of an offense. It's more about how to boil it down to just a few.
It seems to me that things are so bad domestically, crime, border, foreign policy, wars, things are so bad that the Democrats really do want to push Joe Biden aside. In your opinion, do you think Biden will actually be the Democrat candidate in 2024? Because I don't.
I think there's a good chance he won't. Frankly, at this point, I think there is more reason to believe that Trump will be the Republican nominee than that Joe Biden will be the Democrat nominee. And that's saying quite a lot for an incumbent.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Trump's more likely to be the nominee than Biden. Very interesting indeed. Kylee, thanks for joining us. We always appreciate it. Come and see us again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.